taking experiences from now, like playing with Demon1, Tex, and Com, like lots to learn from even just this tournament, and just having higher expectations, reaching them, and going for more.
Hi everyone, welcome to 1v1. I'm joined today by Sonder, following FlyLev's loss to G2 in the Spotlight Americas tournament. So Sonder, your guys' tournament run is over here. What are kind of just your thoughts coming away from this tournament?
This tournament overall has been very, very fun, and I think how Riot did like everything, like there's like groups where like every team got to play each other, like, and then having to go into playoffs, like, I mean, at least everyone got to play each other. I think that format was very, very awesome. And then like even like throughout the whole tournament, like the support from Riot has been like pretty good as well. And yeah, overall this tournament has been very good, I think. I'm overall impressed.
Awesome. So one of the things about this tournament was it was all mixed teams. And so had you had any experience kind of playing on a mixed team before?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think, I mean, like in NA, we would have like Mr. Fun Havers, and like sometimes I would like play with my friends. It'd be like mixed teams. It's not like all GC players. It's not, I don't play strictly just with my team. Even like outside, like I would like go to the like Midlands and stuff down in Miami, and then also play with like friends and stuff, but then also play with my teammate Donut. So definitely not like an unfamiliar environment, but having like franchise people, like people that like are in tier 1, it was definitely an experience to learn from.
Yeah. So what were your impressions of like Com and Tex and Demon1?
Oh, they're all like very good people. Like they're all very good hearted. Even in game, like they're really good at the game. You could definitely tell.
Right. And then I think another kind of interesting quirk of this tournament was playing a bunch of BO1s yesterday. So what is that like compared to like playing a BO3?
I mean, BO1s definitely could just like be flukes and stuff. BO3 is more like on both teams, it's more like a secure ground, and like it's okay if you lose a map, you could go to next. Like there's like gonna be a next map if you have a really bad map 1.
Right.
And then BO1s, it's kind of like a ranked game. So I think like having the BO1s, you kind of have a feel of like what it's like to play with your teammates, and then like what the opponents kind of be like. So, and then you go into the BO3s like actually playing and stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. So I know you've obviously had experience playing on like, you know, big lands before, like Game Changers Championships, but I think both of those were in Europe. Today you were playing, you know, on the VCT stage here in Americas. Was this kind of like the biggest stage you've played on in like NA?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, this is like probably the biggest stage. There was also Astro Clash LAN. It was, I don't remember where. I think it was in Las Vegas or somewhere in Cali. And there was like a crowd of people, but not as big as this one that we have out here, and not as well organized as the one here. So it was definitely an experience. Even like my first time at the Riot Arena, actually. So it was like really cool, even like walking around the arena, not just playing on stage.
Did you get a chance to interact with some fans?
Oh yeah, actually, like yesterday someone like added me on Twitter, was like, hey, like, can you sign my tote bag? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, I just like don't know if I'm allowed, like Riot doesn't allow like, you know, coming out like during a match, because like it might be like, oh my god, Sonder is signing something, let me go over there, and then like the whole crowd goes over there or something. So yeah, like I had people like, it was like after the games, our game was like the last one, and then there was people outside the arena like, oh my god, like can I have a picture with you, stuff like that. It was definitely very cool.
That's awesome. Was this your first time in LA also?
No, actually.
Okay.
No, definitely not the first time. FlyQuest hold boot camps here.
Right.
Yeah, because like we have an LCS team here, so like our office is also here. So I've been in LA a couple times now.
Okay. So I want to kind of take a step back and maybe learn a little bit more about your background. So like, where did you grow up originally, and then kind of how did you start playing Valorant?
I grew up in East Tennessee, like literally very rural area, and I just played Valorant because, well, I used to play CS, and my brother kind of got me in CS. Not really got me, it was just like he was a little bit better than me. I'm like, no, I have to be better than you. So I like started playing CS, and then Valorant came out and it seemed interesting, and like back then, like I wasn't thinking, like I was just like kind of playing for fun, and so like Valorant came out, like, ooh, new game, like let me get on that new game and like, you know, just find out how it is. And Valorant became very fun for me, and then I think I had a couple friends that like would play tournaments, and then they just kind of invited me to play because like I was kind of good, and then like I was just friends with them, so that's kind of how I got into the pro scene as well.
Nice. So I think after this tournament, it's kind of the off season right now, right? And Game Changers 2025 will kick off at some point early next year. So just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on like kind of what's next for you as far as like the rest of this off season and like kind of your prep for 2025.
Oh, I'm taking a fat ass break. Oh hell, I'm not touching this game anymore. I'm just kidding. Well, I do have family obligations in China, so I think after this tournament, I'm definitely like mostly done for the game, at least for the rest of the year until I come back. And then maybe I'll play Valorant in China as well. Fuck, they got Valorant over there too, and so I think it's just gonna be a well taken break, and then gonna come back and start instantly back into it, hard grinding again.
Yeah. What are your goals for 2025?
Not to be completely ass at this game. Definitely just be a better player. Definitely like taking experiences from now, like playing with Demon1, Tex, and Com. Like lots to learn from even just this tournament, and just having higher expectations, reaching them, and going for more. Yeah.
Awesome. And I guess the last thing, Christmas is coming up, so. Just wondering, what are you wishing for this Christmas?
Oh, this is going to be a terrible question because, like, my family doesn't really celebrate for Christmas. Yeah, but what if it's a Christmas wish? What could it be? I just wish for everyone around me, all my fans and family, to have a good year next year and to stay healthy.
Well, that's a great wish. And Sonder, thank you so much for joining me here today, and best of luck in 2025.
Thank you.